I am a teacher in the water margin, and I have finally waited for Wusong, the tiger-fighting hero. I was about to ask him to help me clean up the wall and stand at my happy forest, but Wusong whispered, "I am not the person you are looking for." Wusong whispered to me about the shocking secret hidden in the water margin. In fact, I'm not the person you're looking for. I couldn't help but be surprised when I heard this, and I couldn't help but laugh when I looked back. My brother's 8-foot body and dignified appearance. If I can recognize the wrong person, it will only be blind. Wusong Wenyan smiled helplessly. I didn't mean that. It was a misunderstanding. I didn't say that I'm not Wusong. I'm Wusong. I looked at Wusong in confusion. What did my brother mean just now? Wusong grabbed a handful of licorice on the ground, loosened his hand, and scattered it to the sky. The licorice goddess scattered the petals and fell, but none of them fell on him. I mean, I'm not the Wusong you're looking for. My name is Shi and Mengzhou City, and my father is Lao Chengying's camp manager. 3 or 4 years ago, I occupied a market well outside the east gate of Zhoucheng City, which was called Happy Forest. I opened a wine and meat 14 gambling house in there, and I could earn 2,000 or 3,000 taels of silver a year. However, the good times did not last long. Half a year ago, Jiang Menshin led 100 or so people to take my curtain. That Jiang Menshin is quite capable, and I was beaten by his fists and feet, so I could only swallow my breath and bow my head. I never thought that news came a month ago that Dongping Mansion was about to send an unparalleled man, and I wanted to take this opportunity to avenge my grudges. That man was naturally Wusong, who fought tigers. I told him about Junk and begged him to help me take back the Happy Forest. After listening to Wusong, he just lowered his head and fell silent. After a long time, he said these 2 words, "I am not the person you are looking for, and I am not the Wusong you are looking for." I returned to the camp, puzzled. What did he mean when he said he was not the Wusong? Could there be a second Wusong in the world? But I heard that 70 or 80 years ago, there was a so-called Great Man and Demon Rebellion in Guangzhou, Shuzhou, and Luzhou. At that time, there were many people who looked exactly the same, and it was difficult to tell the truth from the fake. They attacked and killed each other, and rivers of blood flowed. At that time, Lord Wang Anshi, the king of Guangzhou, led the army to quell the unrest, which put an end to the matter. In the following decades, no great people appeared in the states of the country, and this demon descendant should have long been extinct. What on earth is going on? I tossed and turned and couldn't sleep. I didn't sleep a night. And the next day, when it was just bright, I went to the cell to find Wusong. I asked him what he meant last night. Wusong said slowly, "What Wusong said last night is by no means false. I have some brute force, but I just have the ability to carry 2 more bullets of firewood, and I have no divine position to kill tigers with my bare hands. It's just that the matter of taking on Duhu, the ins and outs, is difficult for a teacher to explain, and it is definitely very understandable. However, the god of Jiangmen is not 3 heads and 6 arms. With Wusong's power and ability, it is not difficult to defeat him, but it is just a false feeling. Xiao Guanying promised me one thing, and when he saw that Wusong finally let go and was willing to help he quickly asked, what was the matter? On the way to the Happy Forest, do Jiangmen God with you. Whenever I meet a hotel, he will invite me to eat 3 bowls of wine. If I don't eat 3 bowls, it will be better than Wang Zi. Hearing these words, I felt very puzzled. This road is 14 or 15 miles away, let alone 12 or 13 hotels. If everyone really drinks 3 bowls, wouldn't it be too drunk to eat? But I have heard that Wusong ate more than 10 bowls of wine when fighting tigers on Jingyang Mountain. Are you more capable of drinking? Wusong didn't answer me, just smiled faintly and even a little sadly. He grabbed the licorice and scattered it into the sky, and the licorice fell on his hair and shoulders. Does Xiao Guanying know why the licorice didn't fall on me last night, but fell on me today? I looked at those Chenjing eyes with some doubts. The predecessors sent wine and meat last night. I ate wine at that time, and I just got up and haven't eaten wine today. What does this mean? There is no need to think too much about the small management camp. If there is a chance in the future, I will naturally tell you in detail. At this moment, please arrange the wine and meat for me to eat, and then fight with the god of Zhang sect. After drinking, Wu Song and I went straight to the happy forest with a little intoxication. On the way, he really met the hotel and ate 3 bowls and left. Arriving in front of the forest, I took 2 servants around to the back of Shu to watch, only to see Wu Song stumble into 9 times without contact.